Welcome to the morning report for the J-Spot, the place where we stimulate the most sensitive area of your brain before your first coffee cup.
Good morning. We've got a strange mix today. On one hand, we have future tech, like AI running biology labs.
And on the other, we have this ancient biology where jellyfish are sleeping without brains.
It's a wild contrast.
It's basically intelligence without biology meets biology without intelligence. So let's start with the future. That huge news from yesterday, February 5th.
Yeah, the Ginkgo Bioworks and OpenAI announcement. This wasn't just, a press release about a partnership. They showed GPT-5 actually running a lab.
And when you say running a lab, you mean fully autonomously.
That's the key word, autonomous. Usually you hear AI in bio, and it means like an algorithm predicts something and then a scientist has to go test it.
Right.
Here, the AI designed and then executed 36,000 experiments. Humans were just there to refill the liquids.
The results are what really matters, isn't it? They were synthesizing a protein, SFGFP.
Superfolder green fluorescent protein, yeah.
And the system cut the production cost by 40%. That drop from almost $700 a gram down to $422, that's a massive efficiency gain.
It is, but for you listening, the real aha moment is how it did that. GPT-5 wasn't just, throwing stuff at the wall.
So it wasn't just guessing.
No, not at all. It used something called a pedantic model. Think of it like a spell checker for science. It forced the AI to validate its own designs against a logical framework before it ran the experiment.
So it prevents hallucinations, the thing LLMs are famous for.
Exactly. It can't just make stuff up. It created a system that actually reasons, learns from the data, and then iterates. It's the scientific method, just digitized.
It's so ironic, then, that as we're proving machines can reason, we're finding out that you don't even need a brain for some really complex biological functions. You flagged this study for me.
Oh, yeah, the Nature Communications paper on the upside-down jellyfish.
Cassiopeia andromeda.
That's the one. No brain, no central nervous system at all. And yet, this 2026 study confirms they sleep. They enter a distinct sleep state.
Which kind of messes with the whole reason we thought sleep exists, right? I always figured it was for the brain consolidating memories, clearing out toxins.
That's what we all thought. But if a jellyfish sleeps, what's it doing?
What is it doing?
The study shows it's all about cellular maintenance. Specifically, it's repairing DNA damage in its neurons. This suggests sleep as a function evolved over 600 million years ago.
So way before brains.
Long before brains. Sleep isn't for thinking. It's a fundamental requirement for staying alive at a cellular level.
Speaking of ancient biology, we also got an answer on Antarctica's blood falls.
Right, the glacier that looks like it's bleeding. For years, people thought it was red algae.
But it's not.
No, it's just basic chemistry. There's ancient, super salty water trapped under the glacier, and when it finally hits the oxygen in the air, the iron in it instantly rusts.
So it's literally just rust, iron oxide.
Yep, with a little help from some tiny microorganisms that are tough enough to live down there in the dark.
Life finds a way. All right, let's quickly run through the rest of the news from yesterday, starting with sports. The NFL honors.
What a class for 2026. You've got Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, and Adam Vinatieri all going into the Hall of Fame.
And Roger Craig, the 49ers legend, finally gets in as a senior inductee. About time.
Definitely.
On a much more serious note, though, the New START nuclear treaty officially expired yesterday.
It did. Russia has now announced they are, and I'm quoting, no longer bound by the warhead limits. President Putin had offered an extension, but that time has passed. We're in a new era of nuclear uncertainty.
And there's a really disturbing update out of Tucson. It's about Nancy Guthrie, who is Savannah Guthrie's mother.
The FBI is now offering a $50,000 reward for information on her disappearance.
And it's getting worse. Authorities confirmed that blood found outside her home is a match, and they've received a ransom note with a deadline.
A truly awful situation.
Yeah, we'll be following that. Okay, before we go, we have to send a quick shout out to Jared, Cadence, and Lucy Mel listening out there in Oklahoma.
Thanks for tuning in with us.
So here's your final thought to chew on today. If sleep is just a low-level biological mechanic for DNA repair, and AI is now designing biology without needing a body, are we watching intelligence and biological necessity completely diverge from each other for the first time in history?
That is something to think about on the drive to work.
The J-Spot is a J. Breyer Allen production, executive produced by G. Drick Rivera, edited by Linda M. and Gisette Garcia.